welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you saw by the title and all that good stuff, I am doing a full day of eating today. Now, I never thought I'd be someone to do a full day of eating. However, my food is very high right now. I'm in a growing season. I want to build muscle, right? I want to compete again, but I want to show up with just a lot more muscle tissue. And in order to do that, I need to be eating good. And I have a very adaptive metabolism, which just means that I have to push food pretty hard because my body will, as we increase, it will adapt to that. And so we have to just keep pushing. So anyways, your girl eats a lot of food, okay? And I think that it might be helpful for other women to see another woman eating a lot of food. And that's why I'm doing this. But even then, before I get into things, I just want to preface that, I'm going to be talking about food a lot. I'm going to be talking about maybe like the macros, how many carbs are in meals. They're going to be really high. But if that is something that like triggers you or makes you feel just feelings you don't want to feel, makes you feel bad, whatever, don't watch this video. Watch my vlog with Jack. We talk about warts. It's a lot less, you should be fine watching that one. But yeah, and I just want to preface that this is the amount of food that works for me and my body. And if you're watching full day of eatings because you are trying to figure out how much you need to be eating, stop. That's not the right way to go about things, okay? Like the amount of food that works for me and even the foods that I'm eating throughout today, like they might not work for you, okay? I have a pretty, I'm kind of a garbage disposal, okay? My body can digest most things. I can eat dairy, I can eat gluten, and I can eat things that some people have aversions towards or that their body can't digest very well. My body can. And so I just want to put that out there before we even get into things that please don't take this as what you should do. This is just for inspiration and to inspire you to, remember that if you want to build muscle, you gotta eat. And also another thing, okay, because I know my food is really, really high. I'm eating 485 grams of carbs today. My 485 grams of carbs might feel like you're 285, and that is okay, That is okay. Every body is different, and every circumstance is different, and I could go off about this for ages, but I need to go make my first meal so that I can go hit legs. So I digress. This is literally the pre-workout meal that I have before I train legs every single time. So I'm gonna have cream of rice. I'm having, how many grams? I pre-track all my food just to save me time. 155 grams of cream of rice. This meal is 125 carb. And then I'm gonna have 3 whole eggs and then 2.2 to be exact ounces of egg whites. So I'm gonna mix majority of those in with the cream of rice because I like the texture that it gives it when you do that. And then I'll put a little bit just in with my whole eggs. So here are my eggs. As you can see, I like them very loosely, lightly scrambled. So I'm gonna eat these first. I'm weird about my eggs getting cold. So I'm gonna eat these and then I'll eat the cream of rice. And I always watch YouTube while I eat my breakfast. So finish my eggs and now it's time for my cream of rice. It's a little bit, normally I make it, it's kind of dry today. Normally I make it a little bit less dry than this, but yeah, freaking love cream of rice. And if you, I don't know, I've been bodybuilding for a hot minute now and I didn't really get into cream of rice until last year. So Pride Foods cream of rice, so good. Get on it. Get on it. Hello, I am back from the gym, about to make my post-workout meal / my lunch. My lunch, words are hard after you hit legs, let me tell you. Today's also my hardest leg day of the week because I hit Bulgarians, which are always just, they're really hard and they get a lot of hate, but they're really good exercise. I actually, like, yes, they suck so bad, but I've seen so much like glute growth from doing them and doing them heavy. So yeah, I did Bulgarians, no PRs on Bulgarians. I actually went a little easier than I did last week on them just because I wanted to pull back a little bit and just make sure my form was there. And then next week I'll try another PR. But I did PR on my leg press, which was exciting. Now I need to refuel, so I'm gonna make my stir fry. It's not really a stir fry, I just steam it, but I call it that. So it's literally just chicken and then veggies. I usually do broccoli, carrots, and zucchini because I like them. And then I do like a stir fry sauce. Let me show you the sauce that I use. This is my favorite sauce. Like Asian sauce. I love Asian food. I eat Asian food every day. Or like Asian inspired, you know, white person Asian food. But it's this, let me see if it'll focus on it. Focus, focus, focus. It's focusing on my face. There we go. Yeah, really good. Really good. They have a spicy one if you like spicy stuff too, but again, too white for that. So yeah, and then I also just have it with rice. And did I say chicken? There's chicken for the protein. And I use the Trader Joe's frozen jasmine rice and I just eat a bag. Here is my finished stir fry. I'm gonna have the rice, but I'm weird, okay? I like them separate, okay? Okay. That's why I never post this meal on Instagram because this is why I never post pictures on Instagram because my meals are never like pretty and I like things separate. Finished my veggies and my chicken and now I'm gonna eat my big old bowl of rice. Alrighty, so I just finished up doing some of my continuing education for my CPT. I'm doing OFNC and I'm really, really enjoying it. Would definitely recommend. But yeah, I was just doing that because Thursdays are like my chillest days, which is really, really, really nice. It's nice to kind of have a break because right now I have class on Fridays, which really freaking sucks. But tomorrow's my last Friday class before my actual semester starts. So that's exciting. And I already finished my final essay yesterday. I grinded yesterday so I could chill more today, which was definitely worth it. Okay, but yeah, like I was coming on here, full day meeting. I'm gonna have my next meal now. So we're gonna make a bagel. Everybody loves bagels. We're gonna have a bagel. Oh yeah, I'm excited for this. I forgot what I tracked, but we're gonna have a bagel and then I needed a little bit more carbs. The bagel wasn't enough. So I'm gonna have a date as well. These really good date rolls that I buy at Sprouts, which I will show you. Okay, let me get my bagel. So I just freeze the bagels because I'm the only one that they're only mine. Okay, I don't eat bagels that much. So right now, the last time I got bagels, I tried this new kind. They're from Sprouts and they're from the Patient Baker bagels. I don't know, I've never seen them anywhere else, but they're actually so good. The only reason I bought them was because they had more. I used to always buy the Dave's Killer bread bagels. And they're really good. Like I still like those ones, but these ones are honestly better. They're cheaper. And the reason I bought them was because they have more carbs. They have like 8 more grams of carbs. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna try these. And they're cheaper and they taste better. The only fault with them is they're not pre-cut. It is 2022. Bagels should be pre-cut. It's my opinion. Also, since the last time you saw me, I did shower and I washed my hair and I even blow dried it, which I don't. Usually I'm too lazy to do that, but I think because since I'm filming this, I blow dried my hair. So I'm also back in my tracksuit. That was funny. You can't see anything in that. Anywho, so I'm gonna make my bagel. I'm gonna put cream cheese on it. So my favorite cream cheese is actually, it's like this Greek yogurt cream cheese. I forget the brand, but they sell it at Sprouts. But they haven't had it for like a week and I was out. So I just got this one. This one's still pretty good. I don't know. This one just tastes like cream cheese. The other one tastes more like Greek yogurt and I love Greek yogurt, so that's why I like that one. It also has really, really good macros actually. Like if you're dieting, I wish I knew what the brand was called. Wait, I bet I can find it. Green Mountain Farms. That is my favorite cream cheese brand and the macros are like way less fat, but honestly, like for my macros right now, since my food is high, like this is better. When I used to make bagels with the other ones, I'd have to have like cashews or something on the side for more fat. But okay, microwave this, I'm gonna cut it and then toast it, eat it, all that good stuff. Okay, I'm in a weird mood. as per usual. Okay, well my bagel's toasting and I'm back because I realized I had more things that I needed to say. I gotta get this off my chest. I can't hold this in any longer, but Trader Joe's bagels aren't good. They are not good. They're not pre-cut. You gotta cut them yourself. They're kind of small and they don't taste good. So if you like Trader Joe's bagels, I'm sorry, but I think you're wrong. I will say that they have, you know, if you're gluten-free, I really like their pumpkin spice gluten-free one that they have seasonally. But otherwise, even, I hate to say this because I'm a pumpkin spice hoe, but even their pumpkin spice bagel's not that good. I prefer the cream cheese. I would way rather have a plain bagel from somewhere else and then the pumpkin spice cream cheese from Trader Joe's. Oh my God, I want that right now. So anyways, let me know if you agree that Trader Joe's Trader Joe's does a lot of things right. The bagels, they're not doing it right. Okay, also while I have the camera on, so these are the dates that I'm gonna eat. So yeah, they're from Sprouts. I just finished FaceTiming my mom, which is always a good time because I love her and she's my best friend. But yeah, now I'm making dinner. So tonight I'm having, this is my favorite ravioli. It's from Trader Joe's, it's the caprese one. So good. So I'm making this, I'm literally gonna have the whole thing. And then I'm also having some steamed carrots. So I'm steaming those right now because it like takes longest to cook. I was gonna have green beans with this meal. That's what I wanted to have, but my green beans were slimy because that's what happens when you buy a Costco size bag of green beans for one person. So we threw those away. And then I need a little bit more protein. So this actually, because of the cheese, and the amount that I'm eating, has a decent amount of protein, right? There's actually 29 grams of protein in there, but I need like a few more grams just because I didn't have very much protein with with the bagel. So I'm just kind of making up for that now. So I'm having a comical amount of chicken that I'm gonna air fry. Carrots are done first. So I'm snacking on them while everything else cooks. Okie dokie, just finished watching Criminal Minds and now it's time for my last meal of the day, which is always a sweeter meal. So first, I need more carbs, so we're gonna do just like a big bowl of peanut butter Chex. And then I'm gonna make my protein pudding, which I make literally every single night. I'm obsessed with it. I'm like sad on the days when I don't eat it because it's so freaking good. So I'm gonna show you how I make that. Also gonna try Black Forest cake M&M. I always put like something on top of my protein pudding. I want to try these tonight. I don't really know what Black Forest cake is. I'm worried that it has like, there's a picture of a cake on here and it has like some type of fruit in it. And I don't like chocolate with like fruity things. So I don't know, we're gonna try this. I'm gonna have my cereal and then I'll show you how I make my protein pudding. So what I use to make this is, can you see this? I can't know. Yeah, almond milk pudding mix. So I love the Simply Delish brand. I think it's a lot better than the Jello brand because it just tastes less artificial to me. And then I have my Vegan Power Pro and then just peanut butter, PB Fit, so powdered peanut butter. Okay, so first I'm gonna do pretty much just put all the ingredients in there. So I like it really thick. So in order to create, you know, that consistency, I use a lot of the pudding mix. But I will say, like, if you have any digestive stuff going on, you might want to be careful with the pudding mix. Again, obviously I eat this every day, so it like is fine for me, but just like a disclaimer. Okay, and then I do half a serving of maybe Fit. And then protein powder wise, I honestly I usually do I always do at least a scoop, but I'll do anywhere from like a scoop to a scoop and a fourth. Beyond that, it's just like too much protein in one meal for me. Sometimes if I eat like over like 40 grams protein in a meal, my digestion says no thank you. So tonight I'm doing 1 1/4 scoop. So again, this is like the most I'll really do. I'm gonna say this protein powder is really what makes it like so good. It's my favorite vegan protein. It's so good. Okay, so there we go. And this is the part that I really want to show you. Okay, I'm gonna take it off the scale because I don't need that anymore. I just track this as like 6 ounces of almond milk. It might be more, it might be less. I don't know. It really depends. But almond milk is like what, like too fat? I don't know. It's very, very low cal, so it's not that deep. It is not that deep. Okay, so you gotta add the almond milk nice and slow because the texture is, again, the best part of this. So I obviously need more. It's still like extremely powdery. But yeah, you want to add it nice and slow because, again, I like it to be like chewy. Just mix. Okay, she needs more. I try to like pour it on the really dry parts. I don't know if that actually makes a difference. It probably doesn't at all. But I do that when I'm baking too, actually. I always like pour the liquid. I don't know why I do that. I think it's a mental thing. Okay, so we're getting there, but there's still like some patches of just like, basically you want it to be, you don't want it to be watery, but you don't want there to be any like powder bits. So you just really add the almond milk until there's no more powder chunks left. So I think we're gonna do, okay, this could be good, but I think I'm gonna do just a teensy bit more. Again, you gotta add it nice and slow. Because this is the part when you can accidentally make it too almond milky. Okay, yeah, I think that's good. Okay, so there she is. So freaking good. I know it doesn't look that appetizing, but I promise you, it's so good. I just added a serving size of the M&Ms to my pudding, and before I go sit down and enjoy it, I thought I would do a taste test. So, not my favorite. Absolutely not my favorite. It definitely has, whatever this fruit is on this cake, it definitely has that in it. Because it's kind of like, I think it's raspberry flavor, but it's like, obviously like artificial raspberry. And I don't really like that. So, I'm probably, I mean, they're still chocolate. Like I'm going to eat them anyways, but I won't be eating them again. Would not recommend. Honestly, would not recommend. Unless you like raspberry and chocolate, then you probably like it. But so many mini Oreos. I mean, excuse me, mini M&Ms, so much better. And the fudge brownie M&Ms, way better than this. Way better. I'm gonna go eat this now, but thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you got some ideas for like how to get food in if you're struggling to get more food in. And hopefully this kind of just reassured you that if you wanna build muscle, you gotta fuel your body. I'll leave you with that. Have a great rest of your day. Oh, and don't forget to like, subscribe, share. I know I already ended the video, but I ate the rest of the M&Ms, and I am no longer sure if there is a raspberry flavor. I might have been making that up.